Even at a microscopic level, there is a bit of selective dating going on. While we're often taught that fertilization is simply a frantic race where the fastest sperm wins, modern science shows it's actually far more complex than that. Rather than being driven purely by speed and chance, the process involves interaction, communication, and selection. The human egg isn't just a passive waiting cell. Research suggests it can actively influence which sperm succeed. When sperm enter the reproductive system, they begin a long and difficult journey. Out of the millions released, only a few thousand make it as far as the fallopian tubes. Meanwhile, after ovulation, the egg travels into a specific region of the fallopian tube called the ampulla. This is where fertilization most commonly occurs. The egg's survival window is short, usually around 12 to 24 hours. As it arrives, the egg and its surrounding cells begin releasing signals that indicate it is ready for fertilization. For sperm, timing is everything. They must be in the right place at exactly the right moment to detect these signals and reach the egg. As sperm move closer, the egg and its surrounding cells release chemical signals known as chemoattractant, almost like a scent trail guiding them forward. These signals may attract certain sperm while potentially ignoring others. In a way, the egg is sending out a GPS signal that only specific sperm are tuned to receive. While a sperm may be the marathon winner when it comes to speed, the egg appears to be looking for something much deeper. In other words, the egg isn't necessarily searching for the best sperm in a general sense. It may be favoring the sperm that best complements its own DNA. Here's how that selection may actually work. The chemicals released by the egg do not attract all sperm equally. An egg's chemical signals may be more appealing to the sperm of one individual than another. Studies suggest this preference could be linked to genetic differences, particularly in immune system genes known as MHC genes. Greater diversity in these genes is often associated with stronger immune protection in future offspring. When a sperm finally reaches the egg, the process becomes a highly coordinated chemical and mechanical interaction. As the sperm encounters the zona pellucida, the egg's protective outer layer, it undergoes something called the acrosome reaction. The sperm releases enzymes while using powerful tail movements to help penetrate this barrier. But passing through the outer layer still does not guarantee fertilization. The final stage happens at the egg's membrane, where fertilization depends on specific molecular binding between the sperm and the egg. And when the selected sperm successfully fuses with the egg undergoes a dramatic chemical transformation that rapidly hardens its outer shell, permanently locking out all other contenders. This selective process is part of what makes fertilization such an extraordinary feat of biology. It isn't simply about which sperm is the fastest. It's about which sperm carries the genetic combination that best complements the egg's own DNA. But as the egg is so selective, why do things still go wrong? The reality is that, while the egg is an incredible gatekeeper, it is not perfect. It is still a biological system, and all biological systems have limitations. The egg can only evaluate external signals and interactions. That means a sperm may be a strong swimmer and successfully interact with the egg, while still carrying hidden genetic mutations or recessive disease genes. Those problems are not always detectable at the moment of fertilization, which is why biological selection, as remarkable as it is, isn't foolproof. In other cases, both the sperm and egg may be perfectly healthy when they meet, but an error occurs during the fusion process or during the very first cell divisions afterward. Evolution does not aim for perfection. It aims for outcomes that are good enough to survive and reproduce. The egg selection process greatly reduces the likelihood of many problems, but it cannot eliminate them entirely. In fact, if the egg were too selective, fertilization might never happen at all.